Do we? Are you excited? Are you excited? You're gonna get a big pen. So I wanna go through and tell you our 2021 plans for building around the farm. Hey farm fam, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. So we are building on the farm again, you guys. So we took a few weeks off technically from building around the farm. As you guys know, we bought this property almost a year ago now. Can you believe that? It's almost been a year. The first week of March will be a year. Like, I can't even believe that. In a year, it just flew by. But we built the barn technically last year now because we're in the new year. So you guys followed us our whole journey building that right there behind me, the barn. So like I said, we took a couple weeks off to kind of just debrief from the barn because we were working on it day in and day out. So now though, it's 2021, we're super pumped and we are starting again to work on the farm and build a bunch of stuff. So I want to go through and tell you our 2021 plans for building around the farm, some that are going to start this weekend and you guys will see on my channel next week. So let's just get right into it. I'm so excited for you guys to see what we have in store for this year on this channel and of course on our farm. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. If you guys are excited for today's video or are excited to see our plans of what we're going to be building on the farm, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos and of course have a chance for my post notification shout out. All right, you guys, let's get into this vlog. So really quickly, starting from the front of the property, because it's just a little update, you guys, but right here where there's no grass, you guys have seen for a really long time that there was our gooseneck horse trailer and we finally sold it just the other day. So it's time for the grass to regrow. So that's our first 2021 plan, is for the grass to regrow right here. So I'm super excited about this because I wanted the trailer gone for so long, just being in that spot. So we don't have that trailer anymore. And then we're gonna pressure wash all this fence. I'm so excited to do that. You guys, really quickly though, can I zoom in enough? Right there, there's a woodpecker. I don't know if you guys can see it. There he is at the top, little woodpecker, just pecking away. Anyways, moving on with a quick update. So gooseneck horse trailer's gone. Now we just have our stock trailer, which of course that's one of our major 2021 plans, is we are going to be revamping that trailer on this channel. And we are also getting a new horse trailer in February, so you guys will see all that. I'm so excited. But moving on from our trailer situation, we actually will have a place now to put the trailers, and I'll show you that when we move closer to the barn. And then also in this front pasture, we are thinking of maybe adding like a pond up there. I think it'll look really pretty and like put a fountain in it. But yes, we might dig a pond. So we still have to disperse this rock, which is gonna go more by the barn. I'll show you that. But we are gonna be creating a driveway. So as you guys see, we have completely just made a driveway technically from just driving on it. But where all this dirt is, it's gonna be a driveway down here. And then this is our regular driveway. And then we're gonna kind of make like a circle, I think, and then go back that way. So yeah. Our driveway is going to be from the beginning of the property all the way out into the barn. So we have driveway right to the barn and then driveway to the house. I talked about this a long time ago, but we had to cut our oak tree down. So we've been little by little burning and cutting up this wood. There was so much more and we finally have it all gone, but obviously it looks like so much left. So we still are burning this. Hi, kitty. Then moving past this big mess. So this still needs to go to the scrapyard. It's literally been sitting here. I hate it. It's such an eyesore, but it's going away. Like, that is our next goal, motive, to get rid of it. Oh, look, it's Mishka. Crazy was just over there, now it's Mishka. So this has to go, and it's gonna go away very soon. We literally just put it as like last priority right now just because we were doing so much other stuff. And it was being hidden by our big gooseneck, so now it's not, so it just needs to go. It needs to go. This is the old shed, but we have cleaned up everything, as you guys have obviously already seen this all, but still gonna go to catch you up with it all. So everything's pretty much cleared off of the cement pad. I talked about that we were going to rip up the concrete pad here and just lay the asphalt millings over it, but we are just gonna keep it because it's so thick, we found out, and we will just put the asphalt millings over it, but we'll know that this concrete pad's here. If we ever needed to back the trailer up to here or something like that, it'll just be like a good spot for it. So the driveway will go over top of this. So where we have our technically current driveway right here, this will no longer be here. We'll make the grass all grow over here because the driveway, the formal driveway, will all be right here. And then we are building a pump house over here, so don't worry about this big mess, but we've already just put in the 2 4x4s for the pump house. They're obviously really long, but they have to get cut down a little bit. So this would be a pump house. It's gonna look just like our barn. So any extra metal that we had from the barn is gonna go on our pump house. So this is all gonna sit on this little cement pad that's right here where everything is. Everything's gonna get nice and cleaned up, but cute little pump house will go here, and then the driveway will go right alongside of it. And then it'll connect to right in this area, and right here, the millings will go up to, but then we're gonna have pavers all from here and over to here, because then this is where the outside wash rack's gonna be. And then over in this little area, keep in mind though, we are literally getting in 4 loads of dirt and maybe more next weekend. So now that we're getting the dirt next week, we can start to build back over here again. So all of this is gonna get raised up, because you guys know the struggle of what we went through last year with this flooding, and I don't want it flooding at all. So we're raising this up, and then we're gonna put the millings all the way, because the millings are gonna go like to here, and then the pavers. I'll pop up a picture so you guys can kind of see my idea of what I have. I just made this up in Photoshop. But then right here, as you guys could see in that picture, so the millings will go all the way here to that back fence, and then right here, and this area will be our trailer parking area right here. So it'll look so nice right in front of the barn. If we needed to put the horses in or anything like that, we'll be right in front of the barn. And obviously we were thinking about putting the trailers over behind that barn over there, but we have new plans for that barn. And also we don't want the trailers back there, because as you guys saw, Moose dented my truck, and I don't want to have to put our trucks in that pasture. So the trailers are going to be here, so I'm so excited, because we'll have our new trailer that you guys will see in February, and then our stock trailer that will sit there. And then we'll still have a little bit of this area right here, and I want to put like a fire pit or something like right there, like a hangout area that we can just hang out over there. So we'll see about that. But then in front of the barn here, you guys just heard me say I put the wash rack here, but then we have to fence. This fencing right here will be duplicated over on this side. And then, like I said, we're getting dirt, so we're doing a full load of dirt here, and then we're gonna do a load of dirt over there, and then behind the barn. So let's just keep moving behind the barn. I guess we'll go on this side. So as I said, there's gonna be fencing here. I wanna put a gate here, I think, just to easily get back into this pasture. And we're gonna continue to rotate pastures like I told you guys. So this back pasture, and then as you can see, it's getting eaten and they hang out right here, so it's getting kind of messed up already. So we'll shortly put them in the front here soon. Blaze, there's so much grass out there. You do not need these tiny bits of grass. Anyways, so this area, we have to put a lot of dirt right here just because this slope is pretty harsh. So we're gradually getting it to slope down nice. So no water pools right here like it did last year. So just like a lot of groundwork that we still need to do out here. And then this will become a fence. So we are actually fencing on this side of the barn, if that makes sense. Like, so from the end of the barn to the back. I'll explain it. Not like how this is. So see how there's like multiple feet from the back of the barn to the fence here? So that's not how we're doing it. We're doing it where it connects to the end. But then I've kind of been thinking lately, and I'm considering, which I don't know yet, maybe doing the fencing like this. I don't know. So I just have to think about that. Let me know your guys' thoughts, because it kind of scares me that if we put the fencing there, like this pasture will butt up right up to this barn, and if they kick it or things like that, I don't want them to mess around with it. But also, if I just fenced it like this, it gives me the room, so when we do get the Dutch doors and we do the paddocks, I'll just have it already fenced off. So I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. What you guys think that we should do for that. Moving behind the barn, this scrap, when we take everything else to the scrapyard, this is gonna go with it. Some of it's actually staying for our little pump house like I told you guys. So then this back right here will be fenced off. And then again, we have a lot of dirt coming in for back here, because again, harsh slope. So we have to just make it to a gradual slope. And then I'm gonna paver it from like here to here, just around in that area. It'll be a little bit of pavers. And then, like I said, we're gonna fence on that side. And then we're also fencing on this side. And then I already have the 2 gates for back here. So I just have to put those up. But we've been dying to fence this, because every day when we let the horses out, we actually have to like manually like grab them by the leads and bring them out into this fence. So when we have everything fenced, we'll just be able to let them out, and then they'll go out their pastures that they need to go out. So I'm so excited for that, but we had to wait for the dirt to get hauled in, because we have to raise the ground and then make the fence according to that. So I'm just really excited for that, because I'm tired of leading the horses out one by one. So that'll be back here, and things like our tractor and obviously kind of the things that are back here now will be back here. And then you guys know, based on my last video, we've been talking about moving the chicken coop, so we may move it right here. I just have to see. We are gonna put it on a platform, we're thinking, and maybe put it back here. I don't know, we're still debating that and where we want to move it exactly. But this area basically will almost be like a catch-all area almost, just because it's literally gonna catch the horses to let them into the barn. And then also it's gonna have like our stuff that we use in the barn every day. So I'm so excited for this area to be done. And I think we might get like rock or something even too back here, just like for the tractor and this stuff to sit on. I think like make like a little area for it to sit on. So yeah, that's back here. I hope this video is not boring, you guys, but I'm so excited to just share our plans with you. So I hope it's not boring because I'm very excited. And then on this pasture, we have been spreading the manure like literally every other day, and the grass is growing back and looks beautiful over here. So as you can see, like this is like fresh grass, and then we have all that grass over there. Obviously it's having a hard time because this has literally been underwater for many, many months. You guys saw this underwater. So I'm so happy that it's coming back. I'm excited. It's in its regrowth period. We have some really nice, healthy grass over there. So it looks really good, but this all needs to just grow a little bit more before we can put the horses back here. Now moving into the barn, because yes, we will be revisiting the barn, you guys. Really not much that we have to do in here, to be honest, but we are going to be tackling the wash rack. So this is happening, it's happening pretty soon. So I'm super excited. We are gonna be doing this very soon. And then the Dutch doors, we're still trying to figure all that out. I know I feel like I always say that, but we are figuring that out. They're just so expensive. So gotta figure out that plan, but hopefully in 2021 we'll have some Dutch doors and, like I said, the paddocks on the outside. So I'm excited for that. And other than the Dutch doors and the wash rack, we're really not doing much in here because everything's pretty much done. We might insulate the ceiling, and I've seen a lot of your guys' comments saying that we should make like a hayloft in here because we can, because our ceilings are like super high. So we might do that. I don't know, that's definitely not like priority at all. So it's just an idea if we somehow get some extra time, which I'm not sure if we will in 2021, but we'll see. But as far as the barn, those are just like the main things that we're doing in the barn. So now I'm back out the front of the barn, and then we're gonna talk about my future arena. I'm so excited. So when we put the barn in, we had to clear a lot of this that was right here. But now we just have this area. So in 2021, Mike and I, we want to start to tackle to clear this little by little, but I'm going to go in here and kind of show you what it looks like. My little forest that I like to call it is very close to the barn right here. So that's why I think it'd be cool to have the arena right here, because it's close. And kind of how Mike and I have discussed doing this is we're going to keep as much of the forest as we can, but also this takes up a lot of our property. Not a lot of it, but a good amount of it. But I want this to be my arena because the ground is obviously going to have a hard time growing back anytime soon. But I think it's a perfect spot for an arena. Don't really want to get rid of like a lot of the pines. So this pine right here and then this pine right here we'll keep, but then this right here we'll get rid of, and it'll almost be like an alleyway into our arena, if that makes sense. Are you going to join me into the forest to show the arena? What are you doing? I feel like he's trying to nibble on my sweater. Does it feel soft? It's so soft and cozy. Okay, anyways, let's go into the arena area. There's really, I guess, not much to explain other than it's gonna be an arena. I don't remember the size that we said it was gonna be, thinking like 60 by 120 feet in here in these woods. And luckily the horses have cleared it a lot for us. So I'm trying to find a good entry place. I think over here is gonna be the best. So yeah, the horses have cleared a lot for us because we've gone in here before when we first moved in and we could hardly get through it, but the horses go in here a lot. So I like that it's shaded, and I like the idea of a shaded arena. So we want to keep a lot of this, but we will hopefully in 2021, section by section, clear a lot of this. So these trees right here are going to be mostly the ones that we have to take down and clear. But as you can see, there's like big roots and stumps and stuff like that. This just has a lot of work that has to be done in here, but we definitely want to start to clear it. So I'm excited, but this is where the arena will be, and this one just seems like a crazy big project. It is, but I'm happy to be able to gain back our property and then have a working arena. And oh my gosh, you guys, I was just literally leaving the forest, and I am not lying. I just found an egg. Like, oh, I just dropped it. This is so funny to me. It's just like a literal big Easter egg hunt. I was just talking about this in one of my videos. We just find eggs everywhere. So there's an egg. Moving over to the pig barn area. And I don't know if you guys remember, but if you look at my old videos when we first moved into this property, this area over here was so overgrown. I'm gonna put a little clip in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Hi, Trigger. You're so cute. So we've cleared all of this already last year. So as you can see where these two stumps are, those were kind of like under all the brush. So that's all cleared, and obviously you guys saw that we put our round pen there. We are gonna clear that up a little bit more. And then to the pig barn, and this is what we are starting this weekend, and that you guys will see on my channel next week. I'm really excited for it. So then in this pasture with the pig barn, as I was just saying, you guys, this fence right here is almost non-existent. I mentioned this in my last video. So it's just a little bit of like hog wire, I guess you could call it. The horses push on it a lot, so we are gonna be fencing this like the rest of our fencing that we have, like the 3-board fencing. So we have to actually take down all of these stumps and just like push them over as much as we can to get them as low as we can and then properly fence, because this is all old pepper bush. This is all the clearing so that you guys can see like we cleared all this. And we have the chicken coop. I want to give the chicken coop a whole makeover this year because we had just literally on a whim bought this shed when we moved in because we didn't have a chicken coop, and if you guys recall, the chickens were in my patio. So I want to pressure wash this, I want to paint it, and if we move it by the barn, I want to make it look like the barn, so it'll be really cute. And then back here, this is still fencing. There's barbed wire on this fencing though, but again, we're gonna take it off. We're gonna fence it all nice and good, and then the back, maybe one day we'll fence that. But we are gonna fence a little bit of this area in the back because my favorite part right now, because I'm really excited for Stewie and his barn, is we are gonna be revamping this barn. So the structure of this barn is really nice, but as you can see right there, so it's a little loose, which it's not a big deal, but a lot of this just is set up. But this is set up to be like a 3-stall horse barn, and we converted it into be like one big pig area and then the last stall for the cows to hang out in. So basically this is a pretty large pen for him. So we're gonna give him the 2 stalls still, so that is 12 by 24 feet in here, so that's pretty good size for him. I want to keep the horse stall here for the cows because they like to go in there when it's raining and stuff like that, and it's just like a little coverage lean-to for them. But we are going to be replacing all the wood on here and everything, changing up the gates and stuff like that, just make it really nice so it looks brand new almost. And then we are going to expand his pen. So we were originally going to expand it forward, like in this area, but now, which we might still add a little bit to the front, I don't know, maybe as we go we'll kind of think of what's a better idea. But from back here, so this post right here to back here to our new fence is going to happen all back here, and we cleared all of this, so that's why you see all these broken branches. But we just have to clean up the rest of this, and then we're gonna go pretty far down there, and then the back here is all gonna be Stewie's area to hang out. So then we'll have a back gate open right here so that we can close it and open it if we ever needed to. For the most part, it'll just stay open so that he can walk out here and he can do his thing, because he's constantly undercover right now, which I'm sure he doesn't mind, but I want him to be able to come out here, graze on some of the grass. I want him to just, you know, mess it all up basically, because that's what pigs do. So we'll have nice proper fencing so he can't get away, and then his pen will go behind the barn, so we'll have all this area. And then if we do need to get him another pig or anything like that, they'll be able to go in the back here, because this really isn't being used for anything back here. The cows will come back here, but this is kind of like wasted space at this point. So he's gonna get a really cool space back here, and he deserves it, his little itchy butt. So I'm so excited for this, for him. So this is what we're starting on this weekend. It's gonna be amazing. Love it. I'm so excited. Stewie, are you excited? Are you excited? You're gonna get a big pen. And like I said, this will be still the cows area. We'll just make it nicer because there's wood falling off and stuff like that. So this will just look nicer, but I definitely want to keep this in here for them. I was thinking for a second, maybe even taking off the front face so it could be like a literal walk in and out, but I don't think that that's a good idea, because I do like that we can lock them up if we need to. So I'm excited for this. So we just have to fix it up, get all the cobwebs off, get new wood on it. It's gonna look really nice. I'm very excited for this project. And as you guys know, we have literally cleared all of this. This was completely under woods, like crazy. So that's all nice and up now. So we'll just continue to make sure that this stays clear. We have some more fencing all the way along there to do one day, but I'm just glad that this is all cleared, and we'll just continue to clear other parts that need cleared. So you guys, that is our 2021 farm plans. We are building again. I'm ready, I'm motivated, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I had such a fun time filming and posting our barn build. It was so fun, and I know you guys loved that, and I loved getting all of your guys' suggestions. So I hope that we can do that again, and hope you guys are ready to get all of your advice and stuff, and I want to hear it all. So I'm excited. Next week, you guys should, if everything goes to plan, you never know around here, then this pig barn will be revamped, and I'm so stoked, you guys. So if you guys like today's video or are excited for our 2021 plans, I'm so excited. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of these videos, and of course have a chance to my post notification shout out. Today's shout out goes to, all right you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.